What is up, everybody? The Philly sports fan back here with another YouTube video. I'm back after taking a 3-week break to enjoy my summer, not worrying about filming or editing. But today we are going to be talking about COVID-19 and sports. Sports is finally coming back, but in a new and different way. And I'm going to break it all down for you. NFL, NBA, MLB, and NHL. So let's get started. We are going to be starting off talking about the NFL. Obviously, the NFL is the last sport to come back. It's going to come back in September, hopefully, and of course, it's going to come back with new guidelines and new rules and regulations. So, starting off first, this one does not make sense to me, but players are not going to be able to swap jerseys at the end of the game. So, as we've seen previous games, at the end of the game, for example, like Miles Sanders and Ezekiel Elliott might swap jerseys and sign them. You're not going to be able to do that because they want you to stay 6 feet apart, which I don't get, because if you're able to run around on the field tackling people and sweating and all that kind of stuff, why can't you swap jerseys at the end of the game? Like, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me, but apparently that's a rule. And I don't know if there's going to be fans. They haven't said that yet. They said that the Eagles released a statement a few weeks ago saying that there was. And then now they're saying that they're not going to be fans, so there aren't going to be fans. So I don't know. From what I'm hearing, is if there are no fans, or I'm sorry, if there are fans in the NFL stadiums this year, they're going to be 10 rows away. So basically, what that means is if I'm going to an Eagles game with my family, and I'm sitting in one row, and then 9 rows away from me, like the Green Legion might be like up here and I might be all the way down there. Like, I'm just using that as an example, but I wouldn't want that. I want to be able to interact with my fellow Eagles fans, be able to talk about the game, talk about our birds. But I'm not going to be able to do that if fans are 9 rows away from each other for social distancing. I mean, if you're going to do that, then don't have the games, or fans in the stadium. I want fans there. Football is a fan sport for me. That's what I think. So it's going to be different, but, as long as we can have football, have fantasy football, so say a prayer to God, keep your fingers crossed that we get some Eagles football this year and I'm able to do fantasy football. Let's move on to the NBA. The NBA season is going to be picking back up Thursday, July 30th, and they're going to be playing all their games in Orlando, Florida at the ESPN facilities in Walt Disney World, which is pretty cool and should be pretty exciting to watch. The Sixers have a 20-1 odds of winning the NBA championship this year. I personally do not think it's going to happen with Brett Brown as our head coach. Sorry for all those Brett Brown lovers out there, but I don't think we're going to win with him as our head coach. We could possibly win a championship in this decade. I think that's very well possible. I think it's going to happen. But I can't see it happening with Brett Brown. I think he should have left us last year after we lost to Kawhi and the Raptors, and I think he should leave us this year if we have a loss like that in the playoffs this year, which we probably will. But if we do, Brett Brown leaves. But, I hope Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, the whole team, I hope they can step up and really try to make it far this year in the playoffs, get past teams like the Celtics, the Bucks. Like, I would love to see the Sixers knock off teams like that. Like, that would be awesome. But we'll see. Fingers crossed that we do good. I mean, we could win the championship. I don't know. I just don't see it happening this year. Moving on to the MLB. Now we are going to be talking about the MLB. The MLB is set to return, or should I say start the season this Friday, July 24th. So I'm pretty excited that that's the first sport to come back, because it's been since March 12th that we haven't had sports. So I'm really missing it, and we are right around the corner. But how baseball is going to be working, there are social distancing guidelines. You cannot have that many players in the dugout. And after 2 players touch the ball, it is an automatic out. Obviously, there's no fans. The only people that you will see in the ballpark are, reporters or, people who, do blogs and stuff like that, take pictures. I won't be going up, so don't think you'll see stuff from me from the ballpark, because you won't. I probably can't get in. I'm not VIP, unfortunately, but yeah, I'm excited. We are going to be seeing Bryce Harper hit grand slams all the players, Bryce Harper, Bryce Harper, Rhys Hoskins, JT, they're all going to be hitting home runs, grand slams into the seats. And it's going to bang right into the seats. So that'll be pretty cool to hear, with no fans. But, I'm excited. It's right around the corner. We only have to wait, 4 more days or something like that? I don't know. But it's right around the corner. So, the Phillies' odds to win the World Series this year are 30-1. I think it could happen with Joe Girardi being our first-year manager. With everything going on, it might not. He might not be ready to take his team to a championship the first year. But I don't know. I mean, it'd be crazy to see it happen. I would kind of love to see it happen. I'll explain why I don't really want it to happen later in the video. But, yeah, like I said, Phillies baseball returning this Friday, July 24th. So get ready! Okay, and finally, the final sport that we are going to be talking about is the NHL. The NHL is going to be returning, going straight into the playoffs, just like the NBA, August 1st. So that's the farthest away out of the 3. But, out of the 3. But the Flyers, let's talk about the Philadelphia Flyers, the orange and the black. All right, so now get ready for this, because this is real. I heard this on WIP today. The Flyers have a 10-1 odds of winning the Stanley Cup this year. 10-1. So that's pretty high. And is it going to happen? And you're going to be shocked when I say this, but let me explain why. I would love for the Flyers to win the Stanley Cup. Yeah, I've never seen them win it in my time. I've only seen the Eagles win the Super Bowl when I was too young when the Phillies won the World Series to remember that. But I still need to see the Sixers and the Flyers win a championship. But I do not want any teams to win a championship this season. And let me tell you why. Because, okay, so when the Eagles won the Super Bowl, it was normal. We were able to celebrate on Broad Street that night. We were able to go to the parade the Thursday after. This year is going to be completely different. So say the Flyers, the Flyers, Sixers, or Phillies win the championship. We're not going to be able to pack 1 million people on Broad Street for the parade. There would be no social distancing whatsoever. And, I mean, we can celebrate. Yeah, we get to see Game 7 or Game 5, whatever it is. We get to watch that on our TVs at home with our family. And they would have the parade on Broad Street with, the Flyers, going down on the bus and all. And there would be people like NBC Sports Philadelphia there, ESPN, NHL Network, or whatever network it is, whatever sport it is. But no fans, just reporters and stuff, and maybe get interviews with the players. Maybe it would be cool if they did a Zoom and got, diehard fans on there, all geared up and everything. I don't know. That's how it would be. But it's not going to be the same. So, yes, I want it to happen. Yes, it's going to be a different experience. So, let me know in the comments if you guys want to see team win a championship this year and how you think it's going to be different. But other than that, I have nothing really else to say. Last weekend, I saw a tweet from Joe Giglio, however you say it. He said that it has been 19 weekends without any professional sports. That was the last weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, this weekend, you will see sports for the first time in 19 weeks. That's a long time. Feels like a long time for a diehard sports fan like myself. But, ladies and gentlemen, Phillies baseball returning this Friday, like I said, so stay tuned. I'm going to be doing a video all about the Phillies 2020 season, breaking it down every way. Eagles, Sixers, Phillies, Flyers, all videos coming soon. Stay tuned. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on post notifications so you never miss a video. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.